After having defeated the demons, Gardon is on his way back to the High Lord Inquisitor. During his absence, Renold van Dors has sent his men throughout the kingdoms to recruit soldiers for the Golden Guard, by force. They abduct farmers and villagers and bring them to their training grounds, forcing them to either train and join the Golden Guard or die. For some reason, Van Dors is making his soldiers hold position rather than fight back. Also, all elven force have been removed from the front lines and are being sent to the sea to serve as reserve troops. At the same time, Van Dors has sent 3 companies of the Golden Guard into the Elven Kingdom to guard it. Such is description of Interlude, True Colors. A guest. I see you have returned successful, Gardon. Not only you have defeated the demons, you also managed to prevent an alliance between the orcs and the sea creatures, even if only temporarily. Too bad you failed at saving Lyric. Still, overall, you have done a fine job. I would have been able to accomplish much more if you hadn't stripped me of my power. I've also noticed what you've been doing in my absence. Nothing but forcing farmers and villagers into your service. You haven't even tried to fight back at all. You said you would assume command to win this war. How are you going to do that from here, I wonder? Also, I'd like to know what plans you have for the elves. You moved their forces to the backlines and ordered an entire 3 companies into their forests even though they're not needed there. Very well then, Gardon, if you insist. You have proven that you're not entirely useless. Also, your father would have wanted you to know. Know what? What is this scheme of yours? Gardon, this is Lord Marin. He's the best engineer of the entire Empire who can create machines even beyond the dwarf's capabilities. While you have been fighting the demons, he has completed his plans. He has created a weapon that will allow us to defeat the demons. And just what kind of weapon is that supposed to be? Please, Marin, go ahead. I could spend the whole day explaining the exact function of it, but I think it would be too difficult for you to understand its complexity, so I'll cut it short and talk in words that are easily to be understood. It's a stationary cannon that can fire on everything from here to the void. The cannon is a perfect symbiosis of magic and technology. Its magic makes it destroy our enemies without leaving our lands in ashes. It should be more than enough to keep them at bay for long enough. Wait, that was your plan all along? Build a cannon to defeat the demons? For a time it could work, but they'll find a way in the long term. While the cannon would be useful, you have to push them and attack. We are not going to need the cannon for any long term. Actually, we are not going to be here for much longer, so you won't have to worry about the demons finding a way to pass the cannon. What do you... We are going to leave this continent, Gardon. The Emperor has no desire to waste any more troops here. The war against the demons on this continent has been going on for far too long, and, even after all these decades, there has been no real or lasting success. You coward! You are responsible for this! Why would the Emperor have sent so many forces to this continent if he didn't want to continue? He personally ordered me to come here and continue this war! Watch your tongue, boy, or I will have you executed. All I am doing, all I have always been doing, has been ordered by the Emperor himself. He alone decided to end this charade. He has other plans. Oh really? Tell me then, why are you even here if this conflict is about to end? To save the royals? Don't make me laugh. No, you fool! To evacuate the elves. What? The Emperor and Queen Renova of the elves are to be married. She asked the Emperor to bring her people to safety, and he has agreed to do so. He sent me because he trusts me, while you have lost his trust. To hell with his trust! He's just going to leave the kingdoms and our allies to die for some elven All men, leave this room. At once! I will continue my work, High Lord. You know where to find me. You should know all too well not to call the Emperor or his future wife like that. Next time I'll have no other choice but to execute you. Don't tell me you'd have a problem with that, Van Dors. Tell me, how many men have you sent to their deaths already? No, I would kill you if I needed. However, you're useful and, to honor your father, I will forget your little outburst, but don't test my patience. You're going to follow your orders. If you want, you can stay on this continent and die here, but as long as I'm around, you'll do as I say. The Emperor, he just wants to give up like that? I can't believe that he would be that weak. He considers the continent as lost, Gardon, and I agree. The kingdoms needed our help just to survive, and we cannot help them until the end of times. This continent and its people are not worth it. Anyway, there's something you have to deal with. The rumors about these rebels are true. A noble of Peru, Lord Karis Redka, has killed the king of Peru and his family. He rules Peru now and leads his forces against the Empire. Already his forces have managed to conquer parts of the kingdom of Toran. I want you to put an end to it. Lady Cora Redfist will assist you. King Dorton wishes the elven exile Larine to keep an eye on your actions. She will join you as well. Your latest victory seems to have impressed the king. Very well, I will deal with the traitors, but this isn't over yet, Van Doors. Of course not. Adi, are you alright? Cora, what are you doing here? I'm so sorry, sister. I've tried to stop them when I heard that they would imprison you, but they wouldn't listen. Are you alright? You look so different. I've seen many things, sister. Things that happened in the past and things that are about to happen. I won't fall for it. What are you talking about? Corey, I've found a way to attain real power. I can turn the tide of this war. All I need is to attain more power, and I already know how. Let me out of this cage and I will show you the gift and teach you how to use it too. So the rumors are true then? You have fallen for demonic magic? I can control it. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. My sister has turned into a monster. I've seen your eyes turn red while you've been talking. You're not my sister at all anymore. You're possessed with demonic power. I can control it, Corey. I can use it. You're just jealous. I should have known that you wouldn't understand. Do you even listen to yourself? Adi, please resist its influence. Can't you see that it's turning you against the rest of us? Cora! Father? Leave. But... Leave! You useless moron, you're supposed to be fighting rebels, are you not? Go, or I will remind you of what happens to people who don't follow my orders. As you wish, Father. Hello, Father. I haven't expected... Silence, you worthless piece of nothing! You've always been the disgrace of my family. You've always been weak and were supposed to marry a man so he'd finally get rid of you and your weakness. But instead of obeying your father's wishes, you have run away like a coward. I won't take any more of this. I haven't allowed you to speak, worthless whore. As if your idiocy, ignorance, and weakness wasn't shameful enough, you also had to fall to demonic influence. You're a pest. It sickens me to think about my blood running through your veins. You think you have any power now? You're wrong. You have always been weak, and no matter what powers you gain access to, you will stay weak. You're worthless. I would kill you, but you're not even worth the attention of my blade. I wish the orcs would have killed you. If I were you, I'd rather commit suicide than continuing such a pathetic life. You're no part of my family anymore. You have never really been a Red Fist. You're disgusting. I spit on you and your whole existence. Should you ever find some idiot who is blind and stupid enough to mate with you, I'll spit on him too. Should you ever have children, I'll be there and spit on them as well. They, their children, and their children's children. I spit on all of them. One day, Father, one day, I will make you pay for all you have done. Your life will end the most pathetic way possible. Yes, it will, my dear. We'll make sure of that once we get out of here. He will gladly help you with that. Not yet. It's too early. Trust me, she is ready. Very well then. I will take care of it. Don't disappoint me, Lisara.